I spend too much time just getting ready. Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you don't have to. There's so much that I'm still keeping to myself, 'cause you don't listen, babe. But still you got me missing you. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. God, I'm sick of this waiting. You got me going crazy tonight. So why don't you come on over and be my somebody to love? Somebody to love, somebody to love, somebody. I need somebody to love. I need somebody. I need somebody. Give me somebody, somebody to love.
The ABC's and You Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba, where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire, with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise, and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
Hey, how is everybody on Friday evening? Friday night wind down. I wanted to throw that in there real quick just to let you know it's been a couple of weeks and we hadn't really had a chance to talk about the group cruise coming up. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. But we want to say, I said all that with one breath. I had to get a deep breath in. How are you?
Good.
You're looking nice tonight with your hat and your little shirt. And
Thank you. You look good with your vest.
Thank you. I'm vested.
Mm-hmm.
How are y'all tonight? We're glad to be back. It's been a few weeks since we've been with everybody. Things are so hectic with work and everything else that we just can't catch a break. And of course, last week we were sick for a couple weeks. I swear we had the we're not going to call it the C word, the vid, the Coco Roro, all those names that some of our friends call it. I swear we had it. We went, got tested. They said no. We were negative for the flu, the bronchitis, everything they tested us for. We were negative, but I had no voice last week. I couldn't talk to you. It'd been like this. That's what it would have sounded like. It was rough. So we had to cancel last week. And then the week before, I forget why we missed, but it's just been hectic. Work's been hectic. I tell you, I can tell how my life has changed over the past year or two. Is used to when we went on a cruise, I would come back and get like 5 days worth of vlogs out in a week. And I can barely get one vlog done in a week now. I've been gone all week. I left Monday morning and I got home late yesterday evening, and I will be leaving this Monday and get home sometime late Thursday, probably of next week. And then next week I've got to work some overnights. It's a hectic time, but we're blessed because there are people that don't have that opportunity to work and stuff. So I'm not complaining. I'm just saying things have changed. And so I've got a ton of footage I need to get edited, and I can't get it. And it's driving me crazy. So maybe tomorrow morning I can get to some of it. So maybe look for another vlog tomorrow. But with that being said, we're just glad to be with y'all tonight. So thankful that y'all have showed up and are going to hang out with us for a little bit. We got some trivia here tonight. It is December the 1st. Welcome to the month of December. Merry Christmas. We're going to say
Merry Christmas.
Yep, we're excited to be here. We're going to say hello to everybody in the chat. We got some Christmas trivia coming up here in a few minutes. We're going to talk some cruise news, some stuff going on. We want you to put in the chat your cruises you got coming up. If you got some Christmas
make us
plans,
jealous.
Yeah, let us know what you got going on, because we don't have
nothing.
We don't have anything booked. We don't have a cruise booked.
Well, we do for 2026.
Yeah, that's right. I thought that we do have a cruise booked for 2026. The ABCs and U group cruise we got booked. So we're excited about that. We have a grandbaby on the way in about 2 months. So we're excited about that, which is one reason we don't have a cruise book, because we canceled our next cruise because of in preparation of Little Peanut. And so we're excited about that. Meemaw over here is really excited about that. So let's say hello to everyone in the chat, and y'all just let us know what you got going on in your life. If you're a creator, make sure you put your channel in the chat. We haven't been fancy enough, or at least I hadn't had time to put the little fancy hashtag thing. So you're going to have to put your channel. You're going to have to link it or say something, which is fine. You can promote yourselves in here. We're not those kind of people that say, no, don't promote yourself. We don't care. Promote yourself. We're fine with that. We don't mind it at all. And if you're a supporter, that's fine too. We champion the supporters. Without you guys, there'd be no reason to do this thing. So we're just happy that y'all are all here. But right at the top of the hour, Meg was in here. Meg, we've been missing you. So glad you're here. We love you, Meg. Thank you for being here. She said, finally, Friday, fantastic Friday fam. Thank you so much.
That's a lot of F's.
That is. That's a That's what that was. Bruce is out there. Hey, Bruce.
Hi,
Howdy,
Bruce.
everybody. He said he's driving and listening, but can't wait for the show. I hope you pulled over to type that, because otherwise, if you're in Georgia, you'd get a ticket for that.
He may have one of those verbal things.
He could have texted Chad. He could have hit the little button and said,
There's Kara.
There's Kara and Peanut.
Yep,
Mhm.
Peanut, 2 months.
There's the Modigator, Anthony
Hi,
Simone.
Anthony.
Hey,
Oh.
Anthony. You're not playing with your toys
I'm
tonight, are you?
falling down on the job.
There is the Gaylor said hello.
Howdy.
I'm watching on the big screen tonight. Well, I'm glad I put my makeup on for you, John.
Well, we're on the big screen, which means we look bigger.
That is scary. There's our buddy Shane.
Hi,
Shane,
Shane.
you made it in a vlog.
This is my blue drink friend.
It was quick. I passed you and I tried to get the camera off of you, but you were there. I didn't even blur your face. There is Bone Tire Travelers.
Hey, Denise.
We're sorry.
Yes.
That broke my heart when I saw your post yesterday. So I hope you're doing okay. I'm broke my heart, and I hope you're doing okay. Tom's in here. Hey Tom.
Hi.
Hope you're doing well. Look at that ship he's got for his
Howdy.
for his thumbnail. I'm jealous. There's Paul, PSV
Hi, Paul.
Odyssey. Paul,
Howdy.
Sexy Vines Odyssey. Howdy, Tom. I'm already. I can't.
Yeah.
It's been a long week. Sorry, Paul. Danny D, the
Howdy.
no, it's the spectacular supporter. She's upgraded. Hey, Danny. Hope you're doing well, Danny. Aaron's in the house. Hello and happy Friday, SCT Adventures Crew 1. We've been upgraded. We got a number. We're the number 1 crew. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Anthony said, you done messed up, Aaron. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Santa Scott.
Hello.
He said, the weather outside is frightful.
Howdy.
Hey, Santa Scott. Glad you're in here. Let's see who else we got here. We got DJs, family and friends, travels and more. What a cool
Hello.
name. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing this evening?
Howdy.
Hope you all are having a great weekend.
Yes.
It's started off
Howdy.
wonderful, and it's going to be a good weekend. Other than the fact it's supposed to rain
all
all weekend where we are, but that's fine. We got the fake fireplace going in there.
It's going to be like in the 70s.
Well, with a fake fireplace, you can turn off the heat.
Yeah,
so
that
it
is
still
nice.
got the Christmas
I'm
tree and
digging
everything
that.
going. It all looks great in there. So, Kathy Mills is in
Hi,
the house.
Kathy.
Hope you got your package, Kathy.
Finally.
It took 6 months to get to you, but hopefully you got it.
Sorry.
Yes, we're terrible, but we did ship it finally.
Yes.
If you didn't get it, please let us know.
Yes.
Let's see who else we got here. Please don't let me miss anybody.
Hey, there's Mike.
Mike Wida.
Howdy.
There's Mike coming off a crazy work week yourself. I can relate. Huh?
Santa's got a cruise in 28 days.
Hey, where's this ship? There he is on the Jubilee. Look at there. That's going to be a fantastic cruise there, Santa Scott. Fantastic cruise.
Oh, look at Barry Brain stopping by to say hello.
There's BB.
Howdy.
Hello, everyone stopping by to say hello. I can't wait to have the Reese
Howdy.
family on here so I can go back and show you the footage of whenever I actually accidentally revealed who Barry Brain was. Kara says not a cruise countdown, but 84 days or less until baby E.
Yes. Wait a minute. She won't have purple hair like that, but
Who knows? She could.
oh,
So there's Dwayne, the other part of BTT.
hey,
Hello,
Dwayne.
Dwayne. Hope you're doing well, pal.
Dwayne's gonna have a grandbaby in 2024, and so is Denise.
There's Darlene.
Darlene.
They're headed to a Christmas parade with the grands. That sounds
Oh, with Princess Eleanor.
yeah, that sounds fantastic. To be honest with you,
Hi, Daniel.
20, Danny D said 22 days until Big Brother comes home for the Christmas, and 24 days until Big Brother's girlfriend comes for 3 nights. Well, that's cool. Z, what's up, Z? The Z
Howdy.
Show Cruise Fun is in the house. Hey, buddy.
21.
21 days until the greatest cruise of all time, the Carnival Jubilee,
Wow.
December 23rd. That is going to be fantastic, for sure. BTT says 57 days till the Valor, one of our favorite ships. Absolutely still one of our favorite ships. Don't ask me why. We just love it.
Yeah. I need a do-over for going out in New Orleans.
Paul said Thomas by CIA Kodak. All right. Your secret's safe with us, Paul. Well, it was until a few minutes ago. What he said. For us in the South, 70 is low. Yeah, it is. Sure it is. I've been wearing my vest because, we don't get to wear it a lot. Yeah, she said it's hot here tonight. Yeah, it warmed up today. Yeah, I think it is Daniel. Is Daniel, are you repping BB tonight? Is that what you're doing? Meg said rainy weather calls for a nice comfy fire, even if it is fake. Yes. Well, it doesn't work with the fire pit very well when it's raining, but other than that. Package received, thanks. It was so heavy, my bell box was leaning to one side. I believe it. I'm surprised that you didn't get complaints. Let's see.
I'm sorry.
We have a Facebook user. Hello,
It's Mike.
Say hello. We're headed to see Blue October. Oh, cool.
Mike Couscard.
Hey, Mike Couscard. Hope you're doing well. Look at there. We got Captain Billy J.
Hi,
Ahoy
Captain.
there, everybody. Ahoy there, frenemy Greg and the always fabulous Felicia. The captain is here. 36 days until the MSC Seashore. He's gonna be swept away into the MSC.
Wasn't that the one we
world.
were supposed to be on?
Yeah, I think it was. Yep. We were going to do the Seashore. We had to cancel it due to the baby coming. James L. Cantonese. Hello, James.
Hi.
Glad you're in the house, Mr.
Howdy.
Cantonese. Shane said he's got 55 days until Long Beach. He's going to hop on the Radiance, the former Victory, our first cruise ship.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we were but wee little tykes.
I can't wait to hear about that cruise. It's a family cruise.
Najuma Brown's in the house. Hey, Najuma.
Hello.
Howdy.
And then let's see. We got also, look, Jeremy and Cheryl Cruise Adventures.
Happy anniversary.
Yes. Hey, guys. Let's see there. And we are at the bottom. Paul says he misses the Valor as well.
There's just something about the ship itself.
Yeah, I don't know. So just a couple of a few little items of note for cruise news. So we'll throw this up here. Let's see. So Carnival Cruise has delivered some critical donations in Mexico. So they delivered 6 tons of supplies to the port communities. But the Carnival Valor, since we're talking about the Valor, that's the ship that delivered these supplies to Mexico. It's a couple of ports that they delivered it to. It was, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this because we haven't been there. Merida. but they also went to Progresso. It was in conjunction with Rotary Take a sip, Greg. Rotary International is who helped deliver these things, and they were delivering several different types of supplies, including books, feminine hygiene kits, soccer balls, for those that pronounce it the other way as ballon de footballs. I didn't pronounce that right. But I thought it was very cool that, they're using the ships to bring all that stuff in. And we already know that they do that for relief efforts and that sort of things after storms and what have you. But just the fact that they could use the ships, and since they were going to these ports, and it said they had already done that, before this year or what have you, to Cozumel and some other places. So I thought it was very cool that that Carnival does that. And you think, when I first read this article, I thought to myself, that's cool, because you think that the ship's packed down below full of the supplies that the ship needs to just to have a normal cruise. But the fact that they got that much space that they can still carry supplies, to deliver like that, I thought was very cool.
Well, when I was down there in the crew quarters, it did look like it had some room.
Oh, really? When you were roaming the crew quarters, you saw all that extra room, did you? So, let's see.
Mr. Aaron.
Aaron said, got a bare minimum set for Tuesday, followed up the surgery on the 11th, and hopefully either the twin sisters will have the ostomy reversal surgery, not a cruise. I know, but it's all got. Well, you will be in our prayers, pal.
Yes.
For sure you will be. Absolutely. 55 days till the Prima.
Nice.
Look at there.
One of these days we'll maybe try Norwegian Royal.
Captain said he heard the Carnival Glory is pulling into the port of Birmingham to deliver feminine hydro products to Friendly Greg. You heard right. Go ahead. Have your fun. Have your fun, people. Have your fun. Take his wrench away. No, that's another show's thing. All right. So the next item that I read was that they're testing a new debarkation procedure, and I got extremely excited about this
until you read it.
Until I read it. Meg said hashtag extra room in the crew quarters for Felicia. Yes. Meg was trying to figure out a hashtag. Hey, she did good. It took me a minute to read it, but that was a great hashtag. I'm proud of you. Very good.
That is awesome.
So, but I was so excited because all of us here that cruise, and I'm
cruise and drive,
and most of you that drive to the port are so, especially if you're driving a long way, 6-8 hours, whatever, you're so ready. I mean, you're not ready to get off the ship, but if you got to get off the ship, you want to get on the road and get home. And we have been there whenever we're just ready to get out. And the worst one, is, as bad as it sounds, has been the Valor out of New Orleans. Now, this last time on the Glory, it was relatively quick and easy. We got off pretty quick and got on the road. But we had one episode on the Valor
and we waited, 2 hours?
We waited like 2 hours to get off that ship. They weren't letting hardly anybody off. It was like they must have been letting 5 people off at a time. And so whenever I read this line about they're testing a new debarkation procedure using the Hub app, I thought, well, maybe you can schedule your time on there and they're going to scan
like you
off.
do your embarkation time.
But oh, nay. This just is for the people for luggage tags, basically. So they're going to schedule a new way that you don't have to go if you're checking your luggage to go get that. So you can read the article for yourself. It's on Cruise Hive, and maybe some other places are talking about it too. But basically, if you're checking your luggage, they'll still have at least for a while, they're still going to have the luggage tags set up somewhere that you can pick them up and attach them to your luggage and what have you. But they're trying to migrate all that to the Hub app so that you can, I guess, schedule that, and they will bring the luggage tags to your room. And
I mean, that to me, it would be great if you would just be able to schedule your time through the Hub app and you carry your luggage off.
I agree. If you can get a time and say, hey, we're getting off, we want to get off. But I know they're trying to mitigate some of that. And the last one was that this was kind of exciting for those of you that are gold, platinum, and what have you. They got some new loyalty pins that are coming out. I think maybe they showed a picture of them.
They did. Those are nice.
So here they are. The gold is kind of generic. So every ship this is what it'll look like. So if you're gold, you're just going to get that pin regardless. If you're diamond or platinum, it's actually going to be ship specific.
That's cool.
So that'll be a little nicer for that. But even the gold ones are kind of nice too. So we're excited about that.
Let's see. I missed CME Traveling's in the house. Said listening. SCT Adventures, Greg and Felicia. Glad to have y'all in here. I've been missing y'all this week, but I was out of town and working early to late every day. Had a terrible debarkation on Valor's Lake. Y'all did, yeah. It must have just been something there in New Orleans. This last on the Glory, it wasn't bad in New Orleans. So I don't know what the deal was with the Valor at that time. So that is what's going on there. So I want to talk to you for just a couple of minutes about anybody that is, you okay over there?
Sorry.
Anybody that is interested in going on the ABCs and U group cruise. Okay, so we've got about a little over a month. We've got 32 cabins reserved for the ABC and U's group cruise. ABC and U group cruise. Don't look at me like that. Y'all see how she treats me? So it's you know the dates?
April 11th through the 19th, 2026.
So we've got 2.5 years, but these 32 cabins that we have booked, and we've got quite a few of them have already been spoken for, but we still have some available, and we have to have these cabins all sold out by sometime in January here. Now, not sold out, but we have to have them reserved, right?
Put on hold, yeah.
Put on hold. ABC is not as easy to say. I know, Captain. I know. I'm struggling tonight. But this is what Christ. You haven't seen nothing. I'll probably be weeping before the night's over. But to get into this, these first 32 cabins, it's only $50.
$25 per person.
You want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
It's $25 per person. It's $50 a cabin, basically.
If you have to.
For two people, yes. So, and that will go towards your deposit. Now, the deposit is $250 per person. It's $500 for the deposit, but that's not due until when?
November 2025.
Yeah, sometime towards. We've got plenty of time till the deposit's due. Hey, John Rogers. Hey, glad
it's John and Caitlin.
So there's plenty of time till the deposit due, but if you want to get in on this initial group booking, it's $50.
By January 6th, 2024.
Now, if you have a VIFP number and you have, well,
a rate code,
obviously you do. You can give the VIFP number to Felicia or
Bruce.
You can contact either one of them, but you have to book into the group booking to get the amenities and to be considered part of the group, which will allow us to do some things down the road and be part of the group. So we're really excited about what that's going to allow us to do with the group cruise. Now, with that being said, there's $100 onboard credit for everybody that books into the group cruise.
Uh-huh.
So if you have a VIFP number and one of your rate codes applies, in fact, we've already seen it with some people that have booked, their deposit was less than the $500. We won't know until we look up your VIFP number. So just contact Felicia or Bruce, and they can look up your number and see if maybe your deposit is less. But either way, that $50 is all you have to have right now, and you can get in on the group cruise. That is also fully refundable.
Yes.
So
fully refundable, and that whole deposit can be applied to your deposit.
Hey, Facebook user.
That's Renee.
Hey, Renee.
Renee Guyot.
Gilead. Hey, Renee. I hope I said your last name right. Renee, I can't remember. But glad to have
it took me forever to get Mike White.
Since you hadn't been here in a while, but hope we are doing well. We hope you are as well. So there's Ron, Ralu69. We also have Cruise and Koozies.
Hello.
Came in to hit that thumbs up. Now we're leaving to Blue October. Y'all have a fantastic time. Cruise Nuts is in the house as well. But this is going to be a fantastic cruise. And like I said, plenty of time to pay off the cruise between now and 2026. It's going to be a great time. It's in April. Caitlin Rogers. There's the other half of the Rogers family. Hey, Caitlin. But I'm going to play this again real quick just so we can see the ABC islands that we're going to. And then we'll do some trivia after that. But just wanted to, that way you can see Felicia's email address and Bruce's at the end of it in case you want to subscribe to getting a hold of them.
Subscribe.
The Group Cruise 2026 is the cruise you have been waiting for. Don't miss this opportunity to set sail on the magnificent Carnival Horizon for an epic 8-day sailing from Miami to the beautiful ABC Islands. After 2 amazing sea days, you will arrive at the island of Aruba where you can see the California Lighthouse or just take in the scenery. The next stop is Bonaire with its picturesque pink salt flats and amazing beaches. And then the last port of call is Curacao, where you can take a panoramic island tour or just take in the sights. 2 more sea days wrap up this cruise and you will have plenty of time to hang out at the Pig and Anchor Bar, the Havana Bar, or the Ocean Plaza. There is so much to do on the horizon, and this is why it is a favorite among many. Contact Bruce at Ocean Travel or Felicia at Syrup City Travel today for more details and booking information for this amazing group cruise. We'll see you on board.
That's a nice
Yeah,
ship.
that's a nice ship. That's on the Horizon too. We haven't been on that class of ship. That's a Vista class ship. And so that's going to be really fun. Like I said, contact, we don't really care, Bruce or Felicia, just get on it, get on the group booking and it'll be fun. Danny said it easy as 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi, a, b, c. Yeah, singing that. So, Bobby Cross, Facebook.
Hey, Mr.
user,
Bobby.
he says he's retiring. Hey, congratulations. You should get a hand clap for that, or cheers, or the. Captain says the Carnival Horizon is a great ship. You will like it. I believe you. And normally I don't believe anything Captain says, but I'm going to take his word for it this time on that. So yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. So
Kara's 10 crazy questions.
Felicia's toys just popping off again with no explanation. But these are neither 10 questions nor Kara's crazy questions, but that's the only video we have for trivia, so we still play it. So this is trivia tonight, and since it is Christmas, we're going to do Christmas trivia. So tonight's Christmas trivia, you have the opportunity to, and Kara says she needs an updated photo ASAP as well. Yeah, Felicia is out of control, Aaron. She absolutely is. But here's the thing. We're in Christmas time, so tonight's trivia is going to be
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation
trivia. So if you're a fan of Christmas Vacation like we are, tonight's Christmas trivia is about National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and this is going to be fun. Now, this is not multiple choice. The one of them is multiple choice, but the rest of them, you just have to know the movie. So here we go. We're going to jump right into it. So if you know the answer and you're up for winning tonight, you have a chance. If you haven't joined the Brain Trust, put you on, you could potentially join the Brain Trust. All right. So Kara says, hold on. She's got to go get CJ. So here we go. See if somebody can join the Brain Trust tonight. The first question is, the first question tonight is, what is Clark Griswold's middle initial? Does anybody know what Clark Griswold's middle initial is? Sparky.
That's his new name.
Y'all are on it tonight. I mean, it's right off the bat. It is W. I think Captain went as far as to say is Wilhelm, but it is W. And we got the Captain, we got John Rogers, and we have John Gaylor. Now, keep in mind tonight, folks, this is how we see it in StreamYard. It's always the disclaimer, how we see it in StreamYard, not necessarily the order you may see it on YouTube. Aaron says he's got it on DVR now. I'll watch it real quick and mop the floor on Team Replay. There you go. We've already watched it a couple of times, as a matter of fact. Here I am waiting for the question. LOL. All right. So that was question number 1. Y'all jumped right on it, and most of you got it, even though the timing may be a little delayed. But we're going to move on to question numero 2. So question number 2 is going to be, why can't Audrey see the Christmas tree when the family picks it out? When they go, after they wreck the car and they head out into the wilderness, it's because the trees at the Christmas tree farm aren't good enough. They have to go way out into the woods. Why can't Audrey see the Christmas tree? I need to go to Epidemic Sound and get a kind of a something Jeopardy sounding tune.
I have been telling you that. Because you get on to me about the humming.
It's your computer too, and Epidemic Sound's a shortcut. You can go look for some music.
Uh-huh.
Why are you always blaming it on me? Crazy woman. And the answer is her eyes were frozen. So Captain got it. Mr. Rogers. Wait, Mr. John got it. And Dwayne.
Did you make it funny, honey?
I did. I accidentally made it funny. I made it funny. Do you get called that?
It caught you off guard.
It did. John, do you get called? I guess you do get called Mr. Rogers, don't you? Do you ever sing It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood to them?
These kids these days probably don't know what the heck that is.
They did have 24 hours of Christmas Vacation the other day. We talked about it. We watched it several times. It was good. All right, thank you, Meg, for the lines. The next question, numero tree. Here we go.
Trace.
What kind of mug is Clark drinking when he talks to his boss?
Oh, this is why we don't do good at trivia.
Yes, Mr. Rogers. Yes, the kids are too young. They would not understand. You are absolutely right. Yes. Yep, when he talks to his boss. When he talks to his boss. That's the key, when he talks to his boss. I actually bought a moose mug just like that last year for CJ for Christmas. That's when he walks by and he says, kiss his.
Mm-hmm.
I will accept that. Jason from EECC travels his mug. So the correct answer is it was the Tasmanian Devil. The moose mug was what he was drinking whenever he was talking to cousin Eddie in there several times, actually. And he went back and drank it whenever he didn't get his bonus. And he goes, it's good, it's good, it's good.
It was eggnog, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. There was eggnog in it. So we had Captain Billy. We had Mr. Rogers again. And BTT.
I think you just like saying that.
I do. My buddy John. So. Meg says probably not best to eat and play trivia. Probably not. So, all right. So question
4.
Question number. I know I've got the numbers on here now. I got smart enough to start putting the numbers. It's one of my few accomplishments I've made in life. Won't you be my neighbor? Tacos from Taco Bell. That sounds pretty good. All right. Question number 4 is going to be, what's the name of Eddie's dog? What was Cousin Eddie's dog name?
I just remember him saying you roll over and...
Have you seen the set on this one, Clark? You ain't never seen a set.
Let Uncle Clark rub over your belly.
Yeah, roll over. Clark, rub your belly. Clark, you ain't never seen a set on this. What you say? Daddy said, Billy, be ready to go to the bathroom because you may toot. Yep. So the correct answer was Schnots.
Oh.
Captain got it. BTT got it. And Paul got it.
Yay, Mr. Paul.
Yep. So, yep. Great movie. Love that movie.
Classic.
It is a classic. Can we do Elf trivia next week? Carol, why don't you come over and host the Elf trivia next week? You and Peanut. All right. Paul says, I thought I knew this movie. All right, here we go. So that's the same way I thought when I can quote almost every line of Big Bang Theory as the show's going on. And then we did Big Bang Theory trivia on the ship one time.
Of those cruises.
And I'm like, they started asking questions. I'm like, I can't remember that. All right. So question number 5 is, How many imported Italian twinkling lights does Clark use on the house? So Captain hadn't even had to play with his Googler during this.
And he's got his high-speed internet now.
I know it. It's impressive, Cap.
Hey, Captain, how was that Publix meal for Thanksgiving?
They got a Publix meal for Thanksgiving?
Uh-huh.
Aaron said he saw a meme with a picture from the original Star Trek with crewmen doubled over caption when the Taco Bell kicks in. That's funny. Now, I did not check this for accuracy, so I'm just going by what the website that I got it from said, so hopefully it's correct. We shall see. But so far, I've only got a couple of correct answers according to...
I want to say I remember when he called all the family out there and was going to try and turn them on for the first time that he said this number.
Sounds right. The Publix meal for Thanksgiving was good. Easy to heat and serve. We added a couple of sides to it to make it more complete. We'd do it again. That's good.
Nice.
So we have 25,000 was the number. 25,000
Twinkling lights.
Captain, John, and Denise. Paul said he does say the number. He does. Yeah, he does. He does quote it when he yells it out. Which now that seems awful small considering how small the little LED lights are and everything else. You would think it'd be like 200,000 or whatever. Denise said, we got a Bojangles in Mississippi. Oh, sweet.
We don't have a Bojangles.
I will not say the town I've been in all week, but I've been installing a new store. Well, I don't say where I work. Everybody knows where I work, but I won't say, but been installing one this week in a new town.
Do they have a Bojangles?
They did not have a Bojangles.
They're not Twinkling Clark.
The little lights aren't twinkling, Clark. I ate 3 nights this week at a place called Hagen Bones. It was really good. All right, the next one is, what does Clark do for a living? Now, does anybody remember this? Since if y'all get it exactly right, that's fine. But if y'all can get close, we'll give you credit for it.
Okay, no, I didn't get this one.
I remember.
I thought it was
Does Mr. Bojangles eat at Bojangles? That would be a good question. You know what? I'm gonna. Y'all were there. I'm gonna give you professional Christmas light installer. He wouldn't be a very good professional Christmas light installer, but he actually was the food additive designer. Captain got it. I'm going to give it to Paul too, and I'll go ahead and give BTT the product development. That was the first 3 that popped up. So throw Danny D in there too. He obviously was not an electrician. He just dances the old soft shoe in the parking lot, Mr. Bojangles. All right, so question number 070 is going to be, all right, this might be the multiple choice. So y'all be quick on this one. Which animal does not make an appearance in the Griswold house on Christmas Eve? Was it a squirrel? Was it a dog? Was it a raccoon or a cat?
A is squirrel, B is dog, C is raccoon, D is cat.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he'd dance for you. Yeah, it was raccoon. Yeah, the squirrel was in the tree, the dog was in the trash can, and also out in the yard, and also under the table.
Cat was wrapped in
choking on. Yeah, the cat was wrapped in the present, and then burned up under the
tree.
Under the
it was under
the chair.
Yeah,
chewing on the
lights.
On the lights.
What?
Why is the floor wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
Love this movie. All right, so here.
Number 8.
In worn out shoes. All right, here we go. So, what store does Clark crash land his saucer sled in front of? And this is funny. If you watch the movie, you can see they've got an explosive charge in the snow in front of him, and you can pretty much see him pulling down the hill. It's funny. You know what? It is Walmart, and it's the old Walmart sign. If you want to trip down memory lane, you can see the old Walmart
Original.
sign. Yeah. Captain Billy J, John, and Paul. All right. So question. I don't think they had snowed in Florida. And back then there was only 20 or 30. I don't know. There was probably 200 or 300 Publixes back then. Anybody guess how many Publixes there are now? Anybody? All right. Thank you, Meg, for saying that. And the Rockets' red glare. All right. The next question is, what was wrong with the turkey the Griswolds had for dinner on Christmas Eve? There is more than one Publix. There is quite a few more than 100 of them. I can dispel that rumor, Dwayne. Where they're not coming to Mississippi anytime soon, unfortunately. There wasn't a chicken and a duck stuffed in there. So it wasn't dry. I'm looking for something different than that. Turducken. There are over 1,350 Publixes right now. Really? More than, yeah, over 1,350. It was rancid. Dehydrated. So we have one.
Go back up.
I'll tell you what. So let's go with, here's the answer. It was severely overcooked, but we'll go with Paul had overcooked, John had overcooked, and who used the word overcooked? Danny D had overcooked. So that's what we'll go with. It was like jerky. And that is a lot of places to get a sub. Sure is. Like, no. So, but it does get dry when it's overcooked, I suppose. You could make that argument. So, all right. So we've got 2 more questions. Number 10. What did the lead police officer wish he had to beat Frank Shirley with?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I know that one.
If I had I'd beat you with it, mister. What are you doing?
I'm looking.
She grabbed my thing, my mouse. So the Singapore came like the Sandman had. It was a rubber hose. So let's go back to the top here, and Captain, Paul, and John. It was not a Damodar. And the very last question.
Number 10.
What does Aunt Bethany offer as the prayer for Christmas dinner? She does take charge occasionally, Meg, believe it or not. What does she offer as the prayer for Christmas? The blessing. That's when he looks at her. The blessing. It was the Pledge of Allegiance. You serious, Clark? Captain, John, and Paul. So the lovely Miss Felicia is going to total up the scores. Did you just pass Win? I sure hope you didn't pass Win. Grace, she passed away years ago. That's right. Lord, I apologize to be with the Star Pygmies in Africa. Amen. That would have been a good one too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so many good one-liners in that. So as she's totaling that up, besides Christmas Vacation, what are some of y'all's go-to Christmas movies? What are your favorite Christmas movies that you have to watch every year now that they're all on? And I can tell you the ones we've already watched. We've already watched
Santa Claus.
Portions of them. We hadn't caught them in their entirety, but we've already watched the majority of Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. Fred Claus. I've watched some of It's a Wonderful Life. So y'all said it's a Christmas Story. Yep, that one. But that one's normally the one we don't watch until Christmas Day because TBS normally runs that like 24 hours like they do like they did the other day for Christmas Vacation. Dwayne said Charlie Brown Christmas. Yep. But that one, they've almost relegated that one to online. I hadn't seen it, at least anyway. CBS used to play it every year. Paul said It's a Wonderful Life. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. I even told Riley the other day we were watching it, and I told her, I said, if you know the history of when they were filming It's a Wonderful Life and Jimmy Stewart, I told her, I said, look at him right there. I said, he had just come back from the war. He was a pilot, or he was either a pilot or he was a gunner in the Air Force. And the story goes that he had PTSD, and he was battling that the whole time they were filming It's a Wonderful Life. And I said, look at that, and you think about that while he's filming this movie. I said that they were a whole different breed of people back then. Captain said, Pooper is full. Shane said Christmas Story. Christmas with the Cranks. That's one we haven't seen yet, and that's one we watch every year as well. Meg said The Nightmare Before Christmas. Love Actually. I have never seen that movie. We need to watch that.
And we watched one a couple of years ago that we had never in our life seen. It was a black and white. It wasn't like Frank Sinatra or something. I think it was an old movie.
I don't remember that one, I don't guess.
They were in an inn.
You talking about the movie that, what is it? I need to Google that. The song that
White Christmas?
Well, White Christmas was based off the movie. Y'all help me out in the chat because y'all know it. Probably get to it before I was. But the song White Christmas came from the movie something in, what was it? Here it is. Did y'all scroll to the bottom? Do y'all have it? White Christmas came from the movie Holiday Inn. That was what it was. Yep, Holiday Inn's where that came from. Kurt said Die Hard and Die Hard 2. Danny D, Elf, Home Alone, Santa with Tim Allen. Yes, Elf is our normal movie we put on when we're putting up the Christmas tree, but we didn't this year. But Elf is like one of our all-time favorites. Kurt said It's a Wonderful Life. John said Frosty the Snowman. Denise said It's a Wonderful Life.
I love claymation.
Yeah,
movies.
all the claymation stuff. Frosty and Rudolph and all them. Krampus. I can see you liking Krampus. I don't know that I've watched Krampus. Dwayne says he owns Love Actually on Vudu. Die Hard. Everybody says Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It is.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
So Apple has the rights to Charlie Brown, so you can sign up for a free trial. There it is. So Jimmy Stewart's your birthday twin along with Josh Moon. Look at that. Yep, Christmas with the Crank's funny when they get their tans and everything. He was in some good westerns, and one of my favorites is Mr. Smith Goes to Washington too. The fact that you can still see that how bad Washington was messed up way back then too. Batman Returns is as Christmas as Die Hard. Yep, there's Dwayne. He was helping me out. Holiday Inn, yes. So the song White Christmas first showed up in the movie Holiday Inn, and then it became such a hit. They eventually made a movie called White Christmas, but the originals, the first time it appeared was in Holiday Inn. Yep, Jimmy Stewart was great. She says she can quote Christmas with the Cranks by heart. It's an annoying trait. Oh, so everybody has that movie they can quote. Yep. We used to quote Elf lines, but he was a flyboy and insisted on actually flying sorties against the enemy, tore everyone up, something fierce. Yeah, and they talked about his PTSD when he got back. Gremlins is a Christmas movie. Yep, there it is. Holiday Inn. Flintstones Christmas and Muppets Christmas. Yep. Gremlins. He was legit. That's for sure. Four Christmases is funny too. Yep.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yep, sure is. Look at here.
Good
Sean
day.
and Alonda.
Hi.
Glad to have y'all in here. Good day. Good day. Y'all can make sure you go catch them tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Something Australian. I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's lunchtime
I'm terrible.
there.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm terrible, Sean. My bad. Glad to have you in here, Sean.
Dwayne, Emmett
Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I don't know that I've seen that, Dwayne, but I'm going to take your word for it that that's a very good one.
We haven't seen Home Alone yet this year.
It's 2024 already. Where Sean is. I don't know they're that far ahead, but maybe they could be. Then there's the Missing in Action Rankin-based Christmas show, The Little Drummer Boy. That sounds like it would be good. So that's ours. So our Christmas traditions, and we did this last week, is we already put up our Christmas tree. I posted pictures of it on Facebook. So we do that on Thanksgiving night. So as soon as we get done with our lunch on Thanksgiving with the family, we go to for my whole life, we've always pretty much gone to my aunt and uncle's house for lunch. And so we go out there for lunch and have lunch with the family. Then we come back and we kind of relax a little bit and
take a nap.
And then we always used to get the family together. Well, everybody came over this year, didn't they? That's the first time. I don't think we had everybody last year, but we get the Christmas tree out. And we put
last year we did it like the weekend before, so we could get it, both girls.
So, but we put it up and we just kind of hang out and decorate, and then we make cornflake candy and all that. So we did that Thanksgiving night, and it was we had a good time this year. So put up. Thank you, Shane. We really appreciate that. It looks better on pictures than it does in person, but you can.
And next year we can
manipulate pictures.
We can fight over who holds the baby while everybody else decorates the tree.
Yes, absolutely, we can. Next year is going to be definitely a Lord willing a interesting time having the first grandbaby around, and I'll probably wind up holding Millie the dog while you hold the grandbaby, because I got a feeling Millie's going to have problems with the grandbaby over. But anyway, but that's the way it goes. So next week, you didn't announce who won, as if we need to.
Exactly.
So it was a fight between Captain Billy and John tonight, but Captain Billy, you came out on top. It was Billy, John, Denise, Paul, and then Danny, and then Meg, and then Dwayne was the runner-up. So y'all did very well tonight, but it appears there's no new Brain Trust winner tonight. So Captain, you can just put a feather in your cap. Winner, chicken dinner, he says. But that's fine.
Denise says next year you'll have to put the tree in a playpen. Actually, I'm trying to figure out how the heck we're going to do next year. We have to put like little fences up everywhere.
So we're working on some stuff right now that we can't really talk about for Christmas, for cruising excitement. Hopefully maybe in a few weeks we can tell you all about, but we have to keep it under wraps for now. So You have so many feathers in your cap, in your captain? Really?
He said cap.
So, no Christmas snacking this year, down 15 pounds since the glory. You go,
That's
Shane.
awesome, Shane.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're still steadily going on our diet too. I'm down 42 pounds, I think. And you're down 30, almost 30 pounds now, aren't you? You're getting close.
Close.
So we're trying to Kiki. Feathers in you. Cat and Kiki.
Wait a minute.
Please stop letting Billy Woods. He went so much already and never get a chance. So, but anyway, yeah, we're grateful. So next week we'll be here, and then that may be the last live stream for the year for us because of Christmas parties and everything else on Friday nights. Friday nights this time of year is but we'll see if we can stick in another one. We will, but we definitely are going to try to be back next week. Why are you pointing at me and kicking me? You two are just wasting away. Aaron, I wish we were. Trust me, I have a lot stored up for the winter. So I got a long way to go before I'll be wasting away, but I appreciate it. It's
wasting away.
But it's a long, but you know what? You got to start somewhere, right? So that's what we're doing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I can see you wearing.
What did he say?
You haven't given them the dancing squirrels in a while either. I don't know why you hadn't been.
What did he say?
That was for Caitlin.
Oh, okay. That's right. We did make that for Caitlin, didn't we? So anyway, what a feather boa like Dusty Rhodes or Ric Flair robe. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I got you. So, but anyway, we're going to jump off here a couple minutes early and let y'all get your weekend started. Once again, we love you guys. She's going to give you the dancing squirrels before we get off. You got to have your dancing squirrels. That's all I can say.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Yeah. We truly appreciate you guys. We always, as always, we love you guys. I don't even know where. She never sees this too amazing. She just throws it up at any moment. So we love you. We'll see y'all next Friday, Lord willing, the creek don't rise.